What up, y'all? It's your boy Lucha guy.
King Cuerno is the master hunter and everyone is prey.
My name is King Cuerno. I collect luchadors, like trophies. You have seen me hunt Drago, Johnny Mundo, Killshot, Prince Puma. I have hunted them all, and now I'm hunting birds.
Air Ray.
And I'm gonna make this Phoenix my next trophy. How do I know I'm gonna win the ladder match after I lost the last match?
Woof.
Phoenix thinks he's smart. You see, deception is a hunter's best friend. A trick. And that's when the hunter moves in and makes the kill. A ladder match is perfect for me, because you are only giving me more weapons to kill my prey. Now they say Phoenix can fly. The hunter can fly too. You've seen the arrow of death. Over the years, I have perfected this dive to make it the most devastating move in Lucha Libre. No other luchador can pull this off, and also, no one can survive it. What are my goals in Lucha Underground? First and foremost, I'm gonna kill a bird.
Make sure a phoenix never flies again.
When I'm done, I might use this gift of the gods trophy to hunt an even bigger prey. I am no longer gonna be just a hunter. I will be a god.
Well, you want to be a god? What the fuck?
Is on.
Hold up, you want to be a
I
god?
am no longer gonna be just a hunter. I will be a god.
That's strange.
Is on.
Alright guys, this is your boy Lucha guy and I'm back with another video. This video has been bought by it's been done and requested by popular demand. I wasn't really planning on doing a video today, I really wasn't. But a lot of you guys I guess were telling me early about, I know that Impact had a show, the Lucha Brothers are the new Impact champions, and I did want to talk about All Elite Wrestling, and I want to know, do you guys think that there's going to be another wrestling boom coming soon? Not like what Jeff Jarrett thought, but could there be another wrestling boom? I'll save AEW for the end, but I want to talk about this. This King Cuerno and a lot of wrestlers want out of Lucha Underground, and even Eva Lise, and I know legal action, damn she's fine as fuck, but there's legal action has been made, people. King Cuerno, he filed a dispute against the El Rey Network and against Lucha Underground itself. This guy wants out bad, so there's been lawsuits filed. It looked like this is the end for Lucha Underground, people. I don't know how else to put it. I really don't know how else to put it. I don't know how or why. That at this point, why would they even bring back a King Cuerno? They're gonna have to replace his character, and he was actually represented for one of the 7 ancient tribes. So it's like, what are they gonna do now on for the hunter or what? We don't even know what tribe he represented. I know he was the leader of his own tribe. He was the only guy I believe that was from that tribe, the hunter or the deer tribe or whatever name of the tribe it was. Never mind, my voice still sounds a little messed up because remember I told you guys I got sick. It got real cold over here in Chicago. But yeah, King Cuerno, I know he fought a dispute against Lucha Underground and the El Rey Network. So they're going to have to find a way to go without him for season 5. There's no way this guy can be back at this point. I know Eva Lise is still tweeting she wants out of this show. It seems like she wants to go over to AEW. This is how I know. They announced a lot of people from Lucha Underground and AEW. Exalicious is our friend. Remember Exalicious? Yeah, Exalicious is in AEW. Did I say AEW? Yeah. Exalicious is in AEW, and so is Sammy Guevara, Sammy G. So Sammy G and Exalicious are now in AEW. So I can see Eva Lise want out of Lucha Underground to go to AEW. And then trying to think what else about I know Double or Nothing. I know the Lucha Brothers are announced for that Double or Nothing in May. They're gonna face the Young Bucks. Hopefully this will be the main event because Omega versus Chris Jericho. I mean, they already had their first match at Wrestle Kingdom 12. The match was alright, but as far as sending people home on a match that's like fantastic, it's gonna have to be the Lucha Brothers. This year they've been on fire. I think 2019 is a year for the Lucha Brothers as a tag team. I think that's a more It's a more like it's a guaranteed match to send the crowd home happy than Jericho versus Omega. Because I know Omega, he might be like real rested up until that match. I know Jericho, he might do a few shows in New Japan, but he's gonna be real rested. Seems like it'd be better and a little fresher to do the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks in the main event for Double or Nothing. But I want to ask you guys, do you guys think that we're on our way to another wrestling boom? Because, I mean, there's been so much hype for AEW. They don't even have a ring yet. They don't even have a stage yet. They don't even have a TV deal yet. And that's all I've been hearing about is AEW all over the place. It's nothing but AEW. So you guys let me know, do you guys think that AEW is going to be the modern day WCW? Only difference is, I don't know why this says Monday Night War. Because AEW, from what I heard, their show will be on air on Tuesday. Their show will be Tuesday Night Dynamite. So I don't know what that's gonna be doing as far as like a TV war, because it's gonna have to be Tuesday. If they try to go live on Mondays, they're gonna fail. Don't do what TNA did. Sit back and learn from their mistakes. You seen them bringing Hogan. You seen them bringing Bischoff, Russo. You seen all the legends and all the big timers they brought in, all the big names. I mean, AEW might need a Goldberg. I would hope they try to bring in even an RVD. But a modern day wrestler who has buzz. I know I said this before. Looks right now that the guy's done, but they could still try to possibly see what CM Punk is on maybe later on this year. Maybe even in a couple more years. It don't have to be right away to get CM Punk. But at some point, they do need to see what CM Punk is on. Because they're going to need him if they realistically want to take on the WWE or want to stand out. Hold on, people. I apologize. Freaking sick as a dog. I'm sorry, I apologize about that. But, there's a few more things I do want to address with AEW. Hopefully this forces the WWE to do better creative-wise, booking-wise, and just force them into a whole new direction. Because this route that they're going in WWE is just boring. Every year it's the same old crap. And the WWE, not only better, only if when. There's competition. In the 80s, the Hulkamania boom from 85 to 91, the Hulkamania golden era, there was the territories. And then in the late 90s, like, you could say 1998 or December or Christmas of 97 up into 2001 was the Attitude Era. And then that's when you had the Monday Night War. So basically, unless there's competition, you're not going to see a good WWE product. So I don't know why there's WWE fans shitting all over AEW, calling it another failure, even another TNA. How are they another TNA? They have big billionaires backing them up. The Khan family have more money than the McMahons. And from what I heard, Kenny Omega, he said his contract deal, they're allowing him to even get into acting. He can even try to do shit with ESPN. So you know this is big if AEW can work for ESPN. Because what's the name can't even work for ESPN? Nobody. I know WWE did a few things for ESPN, but you don't see New Japan with ESPN. Maybe they did, but it's not a big deal. ROH, Lucha Underground, Impact, PWG. GFW was never going to be nothing. I don't know what Jeff Jarrett was talking about, that GFW was going to cause a wrestling boom. GFW never even had a real plan. They didn't even have a big roster. They didn't even have a one. There wasn't even one like Jericho on a GFW roster. AEW at least has Jericho, Kenny Omega. They have people. They're signing a lot of people. The Lucha Brothers. GFW was never going to have nobody from what I heard. All I seen was Chris Masters and Moose. I seen, I think Magnus from TNA. They didn't have no big names. The biggest name was Chris Masters. So if you really thought GFW was gonna cause a wrestling boom with Chris Masters and Moose, you people need to go get some help. AEW right now is the most legit possible promotion to cause another boom period, or at least competition. You know this is big if the WWE's top guys like Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton. Randy Orton was never even, nobody never thought he would leave WWE for TNA or Impact or whatever the hell it's called. But if Randy Orton's being mentioned for AEW, you know this is a big deal. AJ Styles, Nakamura, I think these is more of fan favorites. But I know I've heard a lot of Randy Orton rumors, even Brock Lesnar in negotiations. As they can always talk to Paul Heyman, at least that way. I don't know if they can straight up hit up Brock Lesnar. Maybe there'll be contract negotiations, but they can at least talk to some of these wrestlers' managers and try to cut them deals, at least see when their contract's over. I know Impact is going to be a lost cause at this point. I don't know who they can take from Impact Wrestling that they're not going to have to see first from Lucha Underground. And speaking of which, I know AAA is now partners with AEW. And this makes me wonder about the state of Lucha Underground, because if AAA is doing deals with AEW, what the heck are they going to be doing there with Lucha Underground for Season 5? Because I heard that AAA is who Lucha Underground has to talk to for Season 5. I know they have a lot of popular wrestlers right now, like Puma King, that Flamita, or whatever the hell, Nightclaw. And I did want to see Nightclaw back in Lucha Underground. That's what's sad. But it is what it is. If we have to lose Lucha Underground so all the talent can go to AEW and we can finally get a legit competition, as Lucha Underground could come on every year. But if that's not gonna make the WWE and wrestling better as a whole, then I don't know. But if AEW was going to be just that, a legit competition, and possibly get wrestling forward to like another boom period, because we haven't had a boom since 2001 when WCW died. There hasn't been nothing really interesting since then in wrestling. That's sad. Well, you people, let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think about the Lucha Underground, luchadors, and wrestlers. Damn, Eva Lees, this sucks that she leaves. She is so damn sexy. But all these wrestlers wanting out of Lucha Underground right before, I don't even know Season 5 is going to happen. So, these people, if they're getting bored of sitting around waiting on a phone call, then hey, maybe they could go wrestle somewhere else. I know King Cuerno is weird because he hasn't even appeared on Impact anyway. So, what the heck is he wrestling at? Does Mexico? But let me know what you think down below about these wrestlers wanting out of Lucha Underground and them suing the El Rey Network with a contract dispute for now allowing them to wrestle nowhere else. And let me know what you think about this possible modern day war in wrestling between WWE versus All Elite Wrestling. I see this more out of younger wrestling fans that were too young to catch the Monday Night Wars. Because I started watching wrestling in December of 2000. So the Monday Night Wars were dead by like by April of 2001. So I only caught 4 months in the Monday Night War. So even me, I wouldn't mind seeing another, like, not Monday Night War, but just war in wrestling between WWE and All Elite Wrestling. What the heck is this going to mean for New Japan? That's what I heard. They're not too happy with the Elite using New Japan just to grow popularity and starting up their own promotion. Because from what I heard, this even killed some deals that New Japan had with expanding in the US. But let me know what you think about this all down below. The Lucha Underground wrestlers suing the El Rey Network for contract disputes. And then let me know what you think about Double or Nothing. Is this a show you're going to be excited for? With Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho, Alpha versus Omega 2, and the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks? And let me know if you think there's going to be another wrestling boom between WWE and AEW. But this is your boy Lucha Guy. I'm out. Hit like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section. And Monster Slam that like and subscribe button. Peace.